Welcome. You are watching Game 6 of the 1971 World Series between Pittsburgh and Baltimore. We are at Memorial Stadium in Baltimore. It's Bob Moose against Jim Palmer, and you join the action in the bottom of the first. The inning started when Buford walked, Johnson struck out, and then Powell lined a single into right field, allowing Buford to make it to third. So there's runners on the corners, and it's Frank Robinson. Here's a pitch from Bob Moose. It's going to be off Moose's card. It's a 5-7. A 5-7 off Moose's card is going to be a strikeout. So that's the second out of the inning and the second strikeout for Moose. And it's Merv Rettenmund. Rettenmund batted .318, 23 doubles, 4 triples, and 11 home runs. Had a pretty good season. And here's the pitch from Moose. And it's going to be a 6-8 off Moose's card. A 6-8 is going to be a fly ball center field. And that's a third out. We go to the top of the second inning. Welcome everybody. We are in the bottom of the second inning. There's nobody out. Brooks Robinson led off the inning and he hit a single. Elrod Hendricks followed up with a single, and it's first and second now, and it's Mark Belanger. Pitching is Bob Moose for Pittsburgh. The score is 0-0. We are replaying the 1971 World Series Game 6. So here's the pitch from Moose. Belanger swings, and it's going to be driven into the gap. Chasing after it is Oliver. Coming around third to score is Robinson. Stopping at third is Hendricks. And Belanger's on second with a double, an RBI double for Mark Belanger, and Baltimore's up 1-0. Nobody out here. Runners on second and third. It's going to be the pitcher at bat. The pitcher, Palmer, is a 2. So we're going to pull the pitcher's hitting card number 2. Runners on second and third. And it's 3-6. 3-6 is a hard hit ground ball right at the shortstop. And that's going to be a 6-3, and now we get the leadoff batter, Don Buford, and feels back. It's 1-0 Baltimore. Say 4-6. It's going to be off Moose's card. A 4-6 is a pop-up to the right side, and Cash shouts everybody away, and that's 2 away now. And it's Davy Johnson. Davy Johnson struck out in the first inning. Here's the pitch from Moose. It's 4-9. A 4-9 from Moose is a split die, and that's a 6. So that's going to be a line drive base hit. That scores Hendricks, and Belanger comes home to score, and that's a 2-run single by Johnson. 3-0 now. Baltimore lead it. Baltimore leads the series 3-2. Boog Powell is coming up to the plate. There's 2 outs. 3-0 the score. Here's the pitch to Powell. It's a 6-10. A 6-10 off Moose's card. It's a center field X. And our center fielder is Oliver, who's a 4. It's a 15. So we're going to look 15 under 4. It's a line drive that falls in. It looked like for a minute there that Oliver was going to get a hold of it, but then he backed up a little bit and let it drop. And that's a single. And Johnson is going to go to third, so we got first and third. And 2 outs. Frank Robinson, the batter. Frank Robinson struck out in his first at bat. Here's the pitch from Moose. It's 5-9. 5-9. It's going to be a line drive base hit single. That scores Johnson. Powell is going to stop at second. And we're going to the bullpen. We are in the bottom of the second inning where the Orioles have scored 4 runs. And it's Walker, Luke Sky Walker, who's replaced Bob Moose. And he's going to be pitching to Merv Rettenmund. A 6-8. A 6-8 is a walk ball 4. Bases are now loaded. Bases loaded, 2 out, and it's going to be Brooks Robinson. A pitch from Walker. It's a 5-7. A 5-7 is strike 3. Goes down swinging for the 3rd out in the bottom of the 2nd. But the Orioles pick up 4 big runs. We go to the top of the 3rd. Welcome. We are joining the action here in the top of the 6th inning, where the leadoff batter, a pinch hitter for the pitcher Walker, Gene Kleins, just stroked a triple into the right center field gap, and Dave Cash is up to the plate. Jim Palmer is in the game for the Orioles. The score is 4-0 Orioles in an elimination game. The Orioles lead the series 3-2 of the 1971 World Series Game 6. So there's a runner on third, Gene Kleins, nobody out, and the batter now is Dave Cash. Palmer looks in for the sign, sets, deals, and the pitch is 2-6. 2-6 is the ball is lined, caught by the third baseman. Beautiful catch by Brooks Robinson. That's 1 out. And it's Richie Hebner, the third baseman today. Here's the pitch. It's 5-11 off Palmer's card, a 5-11. That's going to be strike 3. Swing and a miss on a beautiful curveball. And that's his 4th strikeout of the game. And it's Roberto Clemente. Clemente's 1 for 2 on the day. Runner on third. There's a pitch from Palmer. It's a 6-3. A 6-3 is a fly ball right field X. It's Frank Robinson out there in right field. We rolled a 4. And that ball is going to be dropped by Robinson. And into score comes Kleins. And to second base goes Clemente. So it's a 2-base error for Robinson, allowing Klein to score. And Pittsburgh is now on the board. The score is 4-1. It's going to be Willie Stargell. The pitch from Palmer. 6-4. 6-4 is a fly ball to center field. And Rettman is going to get over there. And that's the end of 5.5 innings of play. The score is Baltimore 4 and Pittsburgh 1. Welcome everybody. Here we are in the bottom of the 8th inning of Game 6 of the 1971 World Series between Pittsburgh Pirates and the Baltimore Orioles. We are at Memorial Stadium. Pitching for Pittsburgh, Bruce Kison. Kison was 6-5 with a 3.41 ERA in 1971, and he will be facing the top of the lineup for the Orioles. The score is 4-1, Orioles up. Here's the pitch to Buford, and it's going to be off Kison's card. 5-6. A 5-6 is a ground ball shortstop X. The shortstop is Jackie Hernandez. Jackie Hernandez is a 3. We rolled a 14, and that's going to be a ball that flies over the head of the first baseman. First baseman Robertson, and that goes into the dugout. Buford is going to be on with a 2-base error by the shortstop Jackie Hernandez. So the runner on second, nobody out. Johnson's going to bunt. That's a 6, and that's a sacrifice, successful sacrifice. The infield's going to be playing in now for the Pirates. They can't afford to give up any more runs. They have a 3-run deficit to make up as it is. It's going to be Boog Powell now. Runner on third base, infield in. Here's the pitch to Powell. It's going to be a 5-5. A 5-5 off Kison's card is a high fly in the infield. Shortstop is going to call everybody off it. So it's a pop 6, so there's 2 outs now. And it's going to be Frank Robinson. Frank Robinson's 1 for 3 on the day. He struck out, singled, walked, and flied out. He's 1 for 3. Here's a pitch to Robinson. It's going to be a 3-2. A 3-2 is a line out caught by the third baseman, Hebner. That's the third out. No runs, no hits. So we go to the top of the ninth. This could be all for the Pirates in the 1971 World Series. Richie Hebner, Roberto Clemente, and Willie Stargell. Here's the pitch from Palmer to Hebner. Hebner is 0 for 3 on the day. It's a 2-5 off Hebner's card, and that's a swing and a miss. Strike 3, 1 away. Roberto Clemente is 1 for 3. he flew out, singled, and reached second base on an error by Frank Robinson. Say 5-7 off Palmer. 5-7. See what that is. A 5-7 is a strikeout. It's going to be Willie Stargell with 2 outs here. This is the last chance for the Pirates. Baltimore leads the series 3-2. Here's the pitch. Say 1-8. A 1-8 is a deep drive. Swung on and hit deep. And the center fielder goes back to the track, to the fence, looks up, and that ball is gone. Willie Stargell connects here in the top of the ninth. And the score now is 4-2 with 2 outs. And it's going to be Al Oliver. Al Oliver on the day is 0 for 3. He popped up, struck out, and popped up again. Here's the pitch from Palmer. Say 4-7. It's going to be off Palmer's card. A 4-7. See what that is. 4-7 is strike 3, and the game is over. World champion Baltimore Orioles. We were not able to rewrite history. And that's going to be the 6th, 7th, and 8th strikeouts for Palmer. Palmer gets the win in Game 6 of the 1971 World Series. Baltimore wins it 4-2. The loss is going to go to Moose. And the final score here is going to be 4-2 Orioles. And there's jubilation on the field for Baltimore. The fans are running on the field. It's total chaos. And that's it for the replay of the 1971 World Series here at Memorial Stadium. Final score of Game 6. Baltimore 4, Pittsburgh 2, World Champions, Baltimore Orioles. Take care, guys.